Yo, what's good, boys? So, this is an absolute banger. Uh, this is just like kind of a story time. And this is the first time I ever smoked weed. This was this was a while ago, to be honest. About like 2 years ago or something. But, yeah. So, shit, the first ever time, I went over to my boy, Hassan's house. And that's just the name I'm gonna give him. So I went to Hassan's house and we was chilling. Like, I asked my mom if I could stay over there and sleep over. And I had like a bit of weed, bro. I had a bit of weed with me, and so I brought it. I brought it with him, and we was just fucking. I went over to his house. Look, so I had this little bit of weed. It was about like a gram, I'd say, and I shoved it in my underwear, and put it in a Ziploc bag, and the car ride over to my friend Hassan's house. Fucking, I, I was in there with my mom, and I fucking had that shit in my underwear. So I got to Hassan's house. I talked to his mom. I said what's up to everyone, and then I went up to Hassan's room, and then I pulled out that shit. He was like, "Hell yeah!" And then he smelled it. He smelled like, "Yeah, that's gas," and it was pretty good. But yeah, so we were just playing GTA and shit. And then I had some friends. Um, let's see. I had a friend. I'm gonna call him Asher. And uh, Asher, his brother. Um, they both smoked. Everyone I was with smoked. And this was like the first time I smoked. I said I smoked before this, but I really didn't. And um, so yeah, we planned out that we was gonna go hang out with Asher and his brother and Hassan. So I went over to Asher's house and we met up. We went to his house. This was like kind of late in the night, like 9 o'clock or something. And um, yeah, so we pulled up. Uh, we just chilled there. We went up to his room, and he was showing me all his cards and shit, everything he had. And I was like, hell yeah. So Asher and his brother and Hassan, we all went out to the car, and it was Asher's dad's car. So we got out there and we fucking just hotboxed that bitch. And look, I smoked twice when I was over at my boy's house, uh, Hassan. So I don't really know which one was the first, cause this was 2 years ago. Keep in mind, so I can't remember um very well, like all the details. Are like, yeah. So, but I went over in his car. We hotboxed it. We were in there for like 30 minutes, and I really wasn't feeling that crazy. I was feeling alright, but it was like the first time I ever smoked. I really didn't feel that crazy. I don't know if there's some like science behind that. If you're a psychiatrist and you're watching, it's not a psychiatrist. Damn, my food got here, but yeah, I didn't really get that high the first time I smoked, and it was just like, it was more like I was just chilling and feeling good. Like I wasn't fucking blasted out of my mind. Probably about like this, like fucking fourth time I smoked, I got blasted out of my mind, bro. I was fried, and I'll get that to that in another video. But yeah. So we were just hotboxing the car. I took like, say we were passing around with 4 people, so I took like about 2 hits, 2 or 3 hits, and it was pretty good. Like it was chill. We were just listening to music. They're good people to get high with, and the next time I got absolutely blasted, um, I'll just get to that in another video. It's a big story, but yeah. So we went back, and me and my boy Hassan, we just walked back to his house, and I was talking to his mom, and I didn't take my shoes off because you got to when you go into Hassan's house. And fuck, what was I gonna say? Damn, what was I? Oh yeah, I said I talked like with a Canadian accent on accident, bro, and I was fucking up. I thought she knew I was high, but I said sorry and shit. But yeah, it was a pretty good experience the first time ever. But the second time, which was actually the next day at Hassan's house, we went back to hang on. Okay, so I messed that up, but yeah, we got to Asher's house. We went over there. It was late at night the next day. I think me and Hassan were just playing GTA all day and chilling. And yeah, we were having a good time. Uh, Me and Hassan are still homies, but some messed our relationship up. I'll get into that in another video. But yeah, I don't know, it's off topic. But yeah, we went over there at like 9 o'clock again. Like actually 7, I think. And Asher's brother, he had a plug, so we called up some dude to get us some gas. And we had like an ounce. So yeah, we got that and we smoked that shit. And not yeah. So let me tell the whole story. So he called up the plug and he got there like 10 minutes later. Um, he already had some weed left over, and he got like a gram more. And we had like almost say like we had an eighth. I don't know why I said an ounce. Yeah, but we had like an eighth about, and yeah, we were just chilling. So we hung out in Asher's house with his brother, and then they told me that hey, we got this cool spot we can go to. And I was like, hell yeah, man, for sure. Where's it at? And so we went outside. We went through the woods, and then when we got to that house, we were just chilling. I mean, we didn't get to a house. Okay, sorry, I keep getting off track because this gameplay is kind of fire. But yeah. So actually, we got to these abandoned like trucks. There was like 5 abandoned trucks, and there was like 2 that were like completely empty. And these trucks were dope as hell. So we just went and we're chilling. We went in them and chilled in them, and we like fucking. I think there was like an old office building because there was like office supplies. There was rugs and like chairs and stuff. So we put that in the truck, and we were just chilling. And so we were chilling in those, and I got back, and dude, hold up. I keep getting off track. Sorry if this is like kind of hard to comprehend, because it's hard for me to comprehend right now. But yeah, so we were chilling, and we had a little bowl, and we smoked. I took like 5 hits of the bowl, and even this time I didn't get that high. Like, it's nothing compared to the other times I got high. I was just feeling kind of loose and like jello-y. I felt really good. I felt like I could do a lot, and just yeah, it was good. But I think the weed was like mid or something. But yeah, so we hit the ball, and me and Hassan were just chilling in the car. in the truck, and we were hitting that shit. And there was like light bulbs and shit. We were just throwing that against the truck and getting all those fumes everywhere. And there was like, we were just jumping off the trucks. It was fun. It was like a cool little spot. It was like kind of in a field, and it was kind of like disclosed, like were surrounding it. And there was like 5 empty trucks, and they were like completely abandoned. And it was cool. It was dope as hell. There was a bunch of stuff, but yeah. Um. Yeah. So then, we went back. We chilled in Asher's house for a minute, played some games, saw his little brother, saw his family. It was pretty chill. We were just chilling. I was pretty high. Mm, yeah, I was feeling good. So then we went back, and I went back to Hassan's house, and yeah, I was just chilling. I went to sleep, and yeah, but that was a pretty good experience. Those were like the first times I ever smoked weed, and yeah, they were pretty good. But I have a lot more stories to tell, and I'll probably have a lot more in the future that happen. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little like story time. It's but yeah, drop a like and subscribe, and like put a comment down below if you want like more of these, because these are actually like really fun to do. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and peace.